fly with me to New York to go do some hair. Let's get into it. What's up, y'all? It's Shanice, aka Chan Irie, aka Pineapple Styles, and I would like to welcome you back to another video. As you can tell, I unfortunately recorded myself in slow-mo. Mind you, I've been figuring out how to time-lapse my camera. Who knows? Anyway, we are getting flown out. Well, really, I paid for my own ticket, but we are flying out to New York City to do a VIP client for a very special event. So if you are excited about this video, just like I'm excited about this video, let's get into it. Let's go to the airport. So do y'all remember when the world shut down and all the people at the airports got stranded? Yeah, I was a part of that. So my flight ended up getting pushed to the next day after I spent an entire day all the way into the morning at the airport. But I'm just glad I made it and I'm about to board my flight. So I will see y'all in New York. So we're in New York at my humble abode. I'm in my somewhat childhood home. This is the guest room though, because my brother took my bedroom once I left. So yeah. But I got to sleep on my same bed from high school. This is my bookshelf. That was me when I graduated high school. So yeah, the memories. I love the memories. All right, y'all. I made it to my childhood home in New York. So leave a guess who you think the VIP client is. If you can't guess yet, I don't know what to tell you, but you'll find out soon. By the way, I traveled through that great global IT shutdown. That's the longest I ever sat in the airport by myself. It was terrible. So yeah. But I made it, and that's what matters. So I will see y'all when we get to the hairstyle. All right, my VIP client is my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
All right, so turn for me, please. As you can see, she has thicker roots, and then she has her relaxed ends. So yeah, we're working on growing it out and having her healthy hair natural. And she does her hair herself, by the way, too. So yeah, she's gonna let me do it. Yay! So we are in the basement of my childhood home, well, second one. And yeah, the lighting's gonna be iffy. I have nothing to put this on, so I apologize in advance, but let's get to this at-home hairstyling video. All right, so we're gonna do our little consultation. And so for the consultation part, I'm just gonna go through, ask my mom about her hair and what she's done recently, gonna feel her hair. If your stylist isn't asking you about your hair, they're doing you a disservice, okay? So let's go ahead and ask my mom while I lightly detangle her hair what's been going on. So tell me about your hair. Let them know, when's the last time you relaxed your hair?
The last time I relaxed my hair was December 2023.
Yep, and it's July 2024. So how long is that? 8 months? Or 7? Almost 8? Yeah, so she's been going strong, y'all. It's exciting. And if you've seen any of my other posts, you would have seen my client that had relaxed hair. Well, she started transitioning, and we've been transitioning her hair out. So I want to do that with my mom. Only difference is I don't live up here anymore. So yeah, we're trying to find styles that she can do to help her grow out her natural hair still, but prevent breakage between the natural and the relaxed, right? So when's the last time you washed your hair?
June 26th.
Yes, so we're not at a month yet. It's about 3 weeks, which is perfectly fine. Everyone has their own thing that works for them. When people ask me how often they should wash their hair, my biggest thing is it depends on your lifestyle. If you're working out a lot, sweat dries out your scalp. It's the salt, the salt that's in your sweat, the molecules. But yes, it dries your scalp out a lot of times. So while it helps increase circulation and get that good blood flow going, it can cause your scalp to be dry and itchy. So yes, but my mom isn't working out all the time. She's off for the summer. So yeah, at least she's not doing excessive sweating. So 3 weeks is good. And plus she knew I was coming. And I'm gonna shampoo her hair about 20 times. So yeah, so this side is combed out. We're gonna do the other side. And have you seen much breakage with your hair? How has it been since you've been growing out your relaxer?
Yes, it's been breaking.
Yeah, and that will happen just because a lot of the time that point at which your relaxed hair meets your natural hair is the weakest point of your hair. And so any manipulation can cause it to break. So our goal for this service with my mom is to make sure that she can grow out her hair. So we're going to be doing a sew-in. Yes, okay. All right, so now that you've gotten a kind of a taste of what my consultation is like, it varies by client, of course, we're going to get into the shampoo. You want to make sure you thoroughly soak the hair, but my first tip overall is pre-detangling. When you're working with transitioning hair, it is very easy for it to tangle, and it is weakest at the point which the relaxed hair meets the natural new growth. So you want to take your time with that area. Be sure to thoroughly pre-detangle with a wide tooth comb or a wide bristle detangling brush. I stick with the wide tooth comb, but yes, you don't want to go into the shampoo bowl with tangled hair. I'm using my Kenra Platinum shampoo, the gold version. I love this shampoo for silk presses especially because it hydrates or moisturizes the hair and it leaves those little gold flecks so you have nice shine. So my second tip is to make sure that you keep your hair stretched while you're shampooing. So for me as the professional, I'm shampooing her hair, so I make sure to focus on shampooing and scrubbing at the scalp while stretching the ends. But for her at home, she can section her hair, braid it up, rubber band the ends, and shampoo the roots to avoid tangling. Everything in this process is putting an emphasis on avoiding tangling your hair because that's when you end up having to chop off your hair before you're ready. So I'm using the Olaplex number 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. As you can see, it's partially used. I had shipped this to my mom so she could start using it to help with calming down the breakage because it's basically a strengthening conditioner. And so anything strengthening is what you want to put on the weak points of your hair. So for her, that would be the ends where it's relaxed and then the part where the relaxed and natural hair meets. So just kind of applying it to ends, mid strands, but really kind of the whole head, honestly. So yeah, because Olaplex is fine on natural hair too. So yep, just applying that. And then I go in with my fave Kenra Platinum Luxe Shine Conditioner. Take a couple pumps of that. And then just go ahead and apply. That's like that moisturizing. So if you've seen any of my other videos, I talk about balancing moisturizing and strengthening for the best result with your hair's condition and hair growth. And then, yeah, so we're just gonna go through and quickly detangle, and then we're gonna pin it and let it sit for a while. The Olaplex Bond Strengthener, you should let it sit for almost 10 minutes or about 10 minutes. Yeah. Your best tip when it comes to handling relaxed or transitioning hair, mainly transitioning hair, is detangle, 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 and gently, okay? Gently detangle. Yep, so we got our Beauty Forever hair. And then we're going to take out our bundles. What comes in this thing? So it came with the 3 bundles. And then it also comes with this little pouch of gifts. They give a pair of nails, and then this band for when you have a frontal, you lay it down. So yeah, it has a scent, but it's 3 bundles of Brazilian, I think, body wave. I'll correct it on the screen if I'm wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna pre-rinse them real quick while her hair conditions. Alright y'all, so if it wasn't clear, my mom isn't only getting a healthy hair maintenance service with a cut and all and the silk press, she's also getting an install. And so I'm a firm believer of shampooing and conditioning my bundles before I use them. Let me know in the comments, do you wash your bundles? I feel like at this point we should be shampooing our bundles because we don't really know where they come from. Like, do you want to put unwashed bundles in your hair? I don't know. To me, it's the same as buying clothes from the store and not washing it before you wear it. Same idea. I think it needs to be clean before it gets put in your clean hair. So I'm just shampooing the bundles. I'm using the same shampoo and conditioner that I use on her hair, just so it can have the same effect. The hair can be moisturized, all that. I just wanted to show y'all here when I detangled the hair, literally no shedding, like nothing at all, which is a really good sign. And that's also why it's good to wash your bundles, to see how much it sheds before you put it in. So this is what my mom's hair looks like after I've rinsed out the Olaplex. You can clearly see her natural hair versus her relaxed hair. I'm going to go in with my leave-in sprays. The first one that I'm using is the Kenra Platinum Pearl Detangler. I use this on natural, relaxed. I don't care the hair type, to curl pattern, anything. Like, this is such a great lightweight product to prep the hair. And then I'm going in with the It's a 10 Keratin Miracle Leave-In Spray, another great product to use to prep the hair for heat styling. And these products you can find in my Amazon storefront, which will be linked in my description and on my channel. All right, so let's go ahead and section her hair and get her blow dried. As I section my mom's hair for the blow dry, I make sure to properly detangle from root to tip, and then I put the hair in a bantu knot to keep it stretched while I blow dry each section. This is just to ensure that it doesn't dry shrunken before I can get to it, and this makes for a better silk press. Fun fact, my mom's hair has been relaxed my entire life, prior to me even, but it's funny because she never relaxed my hair. She always kept it natural, and she took care of it natural. So I know she can do her own hair. She literally does everyone's hair. I get it from her. But yes, so her hair actually can grow pretty fast, and it grows pretty long. The problem is with the relaxer, at some point, at a certain length, it always starts to get super tangled and she has to cut it. So this is why we are trying out natural, and she can be a straight natural. And I recommend for a lot of you who don't want to wear your hair curly but don't want to use the chemicals, try being a straight natural. It's still healthier for your body and your hair. A child, the ghetto. Not the comb fell off the blow dryer. It's funny because I didn't bring my Dyson, so it's so awkward to use this large blow dryer. But to stick with the theme of reducing breakage while styling your hair when transitioning, I recommend pre-drying first, stretching it out a little, and then going in with a round brush, especially if you have fine hair, because a round brush creates volume. If you're doing it on yourself, I recommend the round brush blow dryers. you see that luster? Do you see that lightweight, fluffy hair? You can already see where she needs the cut. But yeah, this is what her hair is looking like after the blow dry. Lightweight, shiny, happy, healthy. Great. So I'm going to go in and flat iron her hair for her haircut. And also my cousin is here with us. So it really is feeling like a little shop / catch up. Shoulders down, chin up, eyes face forward. Just look at what you're going toward. Peripheral catches your blood. For those of you that don't like hot combs, my next tip is to get the pencil straighteners to use on your new growth, and then you can use your regular flat iron on the rest of the hair. So that's what I'm doing here, using my pencil straightener to get her roots nice and straight. As you can see, my mom's hair is like a medium length. It's going towards her bra strap, but it's not all the way there. So it's time to go in with the first cut. I'm cutting off quite a few inches, y'all. So I'm gonna zoom in so you can really see me work. Y'all, I had to pause right here. You see how clean that cut is? If it's one thing no one can't tell me is that I can't cut hair, all right? So we are going in with these nice sharp hair shears and cutting her hair. I'm trying to get off a lot of the relaxer because I want to reduce her tangling and knotting as she does her hair at home. That makes it harder to stay with the natural hair journey. But yes, watch this cut in action. Tell me anyway, I'm pretty and I know it. Tell me anyway, whenever I was down, look up, just face forward, look at where you're going toward. You have a dream in your mind and you're going for it. The water can be really tough, but you brought your board. Keep riding the wave, take it with grace. You'll make it to the shore for sure. Yes, the hair moves.
Wow.
It's like I can't stop touching it.
It's so nice.
Oh,
and it's so soft.
I had to include my cousin's reaction because I needed a real life testimonial for y'all to understand how well this process works. Also, understand when you get a short cut, really any cut, but especially a bob, if your stylist does not make you tilt your head down to cut those uneven parts, your hair is gonna look crazy, okay? If your stylist doesn't go around cutting all the portions of your hair, double checking their cut, connecting the front to the back, they are doing you a disservice. And I just want to let you know that from now. So as you can see with my mom, I am going in, really making sure I handle the hairs in the front. I'm getting those split ends. I'm evening out her cut. I'm trying to give her the best cut that I can. If you've made it this far in the video, subscribe, join the Pineapple family. There's always something to learn here, all right? So now that I'm done with taking care of my mom's real hair, which is what you should always do before doing any of these styles, y'all, take care of your real hair. Now that I'm done doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and braid her hair down for her sewing. Mentioned before, my mom has fine strands of hair and it feels even more fine where it's relaxed, which is again why we're growing it out. But I wanted to use braiding hair to anchor these braids, but I didn't have any. I don't know, everyone has different opinions on using braiding hair. Some say it doesn't strengthen, it creates too much tension. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you or your stylist use braiding hair to do your braid downs for your sew-ins, or do you just braid your natural hair? Comment below, let me know, and yeah. I know y'all see them stitches in this braid down. Honestly, once you have a technique, it's hard to get rid of it, especially in fine hair. But yes, so her foundation is set, it's firm, and it's time for the next part, which is putting on the net. So you can't start a sewing on a person with fine hair without a net, because you'll be putting way too much tension on their hair. And we want growth, not breakage. After sizing the net to her head, I decided to take these scissors and just cut the excess. So it'll be a lot easier for me to sew it down. It's pretty late at this point because we stayed up late so I could get this done. So yeah, we are trying to get through it, and don't worry, the scissors aren't as close to her face as they look. I would not endanger my mom like that. So yeah, you just go ahead and sew down the net to your perimeter braid. So not all of the braids, just your perimeter one. And once that is done, we can get to sewing down the bundles. Let's talk wefts. So for my perimeter weft, which is the one that goes around her nape area and above her ears, I like to cut the track from temple to temple and sew that with continuous knots, so that as the person lifts their hair up for ponytails or brushes and combs through their hair, that the track will not come out. Okay, so right now what you see me doing is fixing her head, and I'm working on the part of the weft that I'm going to be flipping over. So after I've cut that first track from the weft, everything else is flipped. Why? Because we want to prevent excess shedding of the wefts, and we just want the hair to look as flat as possible, but with a lot of fullness. Let's talk thread. A lot of people talk about the beauty of nylon thread, and trust me, I get it. I love nylon thread as well for wigs. For sew-ins, I don't like it as much. I feel like you're more prone to cutting your hair because you can't find the thread. Especially for someone like my mom, who this is her first sew-in and I'm not going to be there to help her take it out. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to set her up for failure. So I used cotton thread, and honestly, because I oiled her scalp and her hair is moisturized and I know she will be oiling her scalp, I see no problem with the cotton. But if you're someone who doesn't oil your scalp at all and just lets your hair get dry under sew-ins, cotton will be a problem for you. So when you're picking thread, think about how you take care of your hair that is underneath the sew-in. I had to make sure I got you all the close-up, okay? I didn't want you to think I was slacking now that I got this camera. I'm trying to make sure I get my little angles even in the house. But as you can see, I am sewing through the net and not through her braids, again, to prevent tension. And you see how flat these bundles are? And literally, it's crazy because this hair looks so full and it's only 2 bundles of hair, okay? Ooh, girl, like, take me back to the 2 bundle days when them bundles were full, okay? But yes, watch me finish this up. Even before the cut, the hair is looking all natural. Now comment below, guess what time it was by the time I made it to this point. I'm gonna give you a little bit. Okay, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. It was crazy. I had my mom up way past her bedtime. But it's time to cut this hair and make it look even more natural. As you can tell, I'm setting the perimeter of her hair, and I just made sure to section out that back section separately because the hair is full and you don't want to cut the whole thing at once because you will definitely have a very uneven haircut. So I just made sure she felt it to make sure it was short enough to her liking. But as you can see, this just looks like a healthy head of hair. And that's the look we're going for with the sew-in. Very natural, very much healthy hair that's like pressed out. You know, we want it to be very natural looking. And honestly, no one thought it was added hair when she went to work or anything like that, which was amazing. Okay, end of night 1, and I think the hair is looking pretty natural. Yes, I went back and cut that little strand, but she was very happy with how it looked. It was time for bed. So this is day 2, and this is literally day of event. So I just need to go in, blend her leave out. But as you can tell already, it just looks like she sweated out a press or something. It's really natural. I love it, and she loved it as well. So I'm going to use my Aveda wrapping mousse. This was just something that was at her house from when I used to go to Aveda for school. But as you can see, it laid her leave out. Like, look at that. The part is already popping. Like, yeah, so we're molding her hair down basically, and I'm going to take some wrap strips, tie it down, and set her under the dryer for a little bit. Because my mom's hair is fine and she has low density hair, I only let it dry for about 20 minutes just so it didn't become too hot or too dry. And then I went in and used my mini flat iron to flat iron her hair. And so now we're going to go ahead and style the back. I got to curl all of it to give her like that finished look that she's going for because we're going to a wedding. Shameless plug, check out my Get Ready With Me for a Wedding video that is linked at the top. But yes, we're going to a wedding, and so I had to make sure I got her hair together. And so I'm going to curl her hair, and then I'm going to do some pin curls. Drop a comment below. Let me know, do you pin curl your curls? Honestly, it's a really good way to ensure that your curls fully cool in that like curled state so that it lasts your entire event. Because sometimes no matter how much hairspray you put, the hair is just so heavy that the curls drop. And we're trying to make sure they don't drop too fast, okay? My mom likes her curls. She is a roller set babe, all right? So yeah, watch me finish out these curls and then it'll be time for the big reveal. Say bye to the people.
Bye-bye.
Wait, tell them how you like the hair real quick.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you.
What does it feel like?
Feels very natural. It's lightweight and it's manageable.
That's good.
Thank
Yep.
you.
So she is all set. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more.